Have you ever been concerned about how your friends and family will act around your foster children, or if your friends or family will accept your foster children? Well, today I'm going to talk to a foster mom about that topic and how she dealt with her friends and family when she had foster children. So we had foster children and we've had multiple different placements. And so how would you say that our immediate family and our friends accepted or talk about our family and friends?
Well, we have a huge range of people and different reactions, I think some people thought, when you first start talking about it, oh, okay, and then you're like doing it and they're like, oh, they're really doing this, and it sounds like, okay, yeah, that's nice. And then like some of the bumps come along and it just seems like a lot for most people, So, some people would want to know more about the case than we're allowed to say, and some people have their opinion about bio, their families and stuff like that. And it's kind of hard to listen to that and not really react a lot. And sometimes they're just curious, but, I think you're going to have all types of reactions from people. It just depends. I can't really say they reacted this way because one person might have reacted one way and one another one. I think overall they're supportive of us, right. But I really think they thought we were kind of crazy.
So how did you go about building the boundaries? Obviously,
Right.
There were some things that you couldn't talk about, but you didn't want to be rude. But
Right.
So how did you build those boundaries?
Well, I think before we ever even got kids, like when we're in the process of getting licensed, like letting them know that, there's a lot of confidentiality and things we can't talk about. So when they would ask questions, kind of say like tell them what we could and then say, I can't really say more than that because, I'm not allowed because of the system. And I think they mostly understood that, even though they may have wanted to know more, I think out of curiosity, but I think they understood that just from setting the stage up front that there's just rules,
So did you have to ever deal with situations with family or friends where they said something inappropriate or maybe did something inappropriate, but they didn't even know they were doing something inappropriate, and how did you handle that?
I think maybe like just like little comments or stuff like when the kids were around, maybe, like just talking about, oh, are they doing their thing or whatever. I think sometimes just reminding them, hey, their ears are listening. Do you know what I mean? And kind of saying that, because I don't think they're doing it to be mean. I think they're trying to like be supportive of us by being invested in it. But, they don't always understand like the impact of the kids and all that. Also just having side conversations, up front. If something did happen, just kind of, not really address it at the moment because sometimes that makes it worse. But like later on say, hey, I need to talk to you about something that you said the other day or that came up. And here's why, that's not appropriate or whatever. And, most people understand, even if they don't really like it, like, right, they'll be respectful of that.
We've had multiple people say to us, those kids are so lucky to be with you. Mm-hmm. So how do you handle that? Like, I understand where they're coming from and they're trying to be genuine, but what do you say or how do you handle that?
Yeah. Well, I don't think any kid that's in foster care thinks they're lucky about any part of it, So just saying, I understand that you recognize that our house may be safer, or they may have more things, or they don't have to worry about being hungry, or that kind of thing. But just kind of letting people know, hey, just so letting them know that, maybe then they can go on and tell somebody else. No child thinks they're lucky to not be with their family and be with strangers. Right?
Yes.